Hello and welcome to this demo video for Simpro to Keypay Payroll, or Employment Hero Payroll, as it's now called. So this integration is very simple and easy to use and will save you a lot of time in terms of getting the schedule data for your employees in Simpro, such as the example on the screen showing jobs and activities and leave on the employee schedule in Simpro, and fetching it from Simpro through our integration and adding it into Employment Hero Payroll Keypay for ease of payroll processing. So I'll show you now how this works. So in Simpro, you would have your employee with their schedule, with their jobs and activities and any leave added into their schedule according to what they've done during the week. And that's on their schedule there. In the integration, we just connect Simpro and we connect Keypay or Employment Hero Payroll quite easily there. Once we connect, we simply click a Sync All Data button, which will fetch all of your leave categories and Simpro activities and your employee lists from both of the applications. Once completed, we just pair up your employees with their corresponding account. So you can see here I've paired up my account with on Simpro with my matching account in Keypay or Employment Hero Payroll. Once we've paired up the employees, we just do some activity pairing. So this is only necessary for leave-related activities, so anything going into the Keypay leave categories. So annual leave will need to be paired with annual leave, sick personal leave to personal carers leave, etc. To just making sure that any leave-related activities go into the correct Keypay leave activity. And once completed, that's all we need to do. And then we can go and manage the timesheets. So we can fetch timesheets quite easily by finding the employee, choosing the date range. So in Simpro, the date range was from the 28th of August until the 1st of September. So we update the date range to the 28th of August to the 1st of September. And we fetch the timesheets from Simpro, the schedule. And you can have an overview of the actual timesheets here quite easily. So we can see that job 419 was worked 9 to 5 for 8 hours on Monday. Same in Simpro, job 419, 9 to 5. We have each of our days there. On the days where there's multiple activities, it segregates it out into multiple records. So there was 2 hours on one activity and 6 hours on another activity on the 30th of August. The 31st of August, we worked on job 596 for 8 hours. And there was a full annual leave day on Friday, the 1st of September. So once you're happy, everything's fetched through according to the schedule in Simpro. Then we can just highlight the timesheets and click Send Timesheets to Keypay. And within seconds, the screen will refresh and you'll have green, which means that successfully we've sent the timesheets over to Employment Hero Payroll to Keypay. So going into here now, if we just go into the manage leave requests and we look at the leave requests and we just filter on my name in the system and we make sure that we just look at all leave requests. You can see there's the leave request that I've just synced over, requested on the 8th of September, which is today. And then that's the leave request. In the timesheets area, the timesheets go through. So leave requests are automatically approved because they've been added into the schedule in Simpro. So they would have been approved for that employee to have that day off. And then you can approve timesheets. So for the job-related timesheets, if we go into approve timesheets, we select the employee record and we look at the week ending the 3rd of September. Then we can see the timesheets that have been synced over. So 8 hours on the Monday, 8 hours on the Tuesday, 8 hours on the Wednesday. So there's two different timesheets there. They separate out into the two activities worked. And then the 31st Thursday was another 8 hours worked on the other job. And you can just so simply select them as you normally do and reject or approve the timesheets or delete the timesheets as you need to and process payroll. The leave request as shown is automatically approved. So once you approve the timesheets, you can send them through for approval and payroll processing. All of your normal Employment Hero Payroll functionality will apply, so you can edit the timesheets, make any changes here on the right-hand side and do whatever you need to do there. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at support@syncezy.com or contact your sales solutions person. Thank you.